Hello and welcome back to Blackwatch Intel. My name is Krashy, and today we're going to be doing something different. I wanted to do an About Me video here on the channel just to kind of introduce you guys to me and give you a little bit of my history in gaming and kind of like what's going on in my life, because the goal of this channel is to build community and share dialogue and, you know, make friends and be very personable. Now, you know, Blackwatch Intel isn't really a news channel. We may talk about current events, but it's always going to come from a position of opinion. It's always going to come from a place of wanting to discuss what's happening with our favorite game. Now, that's kind of what I'm going with. You know, I decided to start this channel. I wanted to talk. That's my main thing. I've always been a person that loves to talk. I love to meet people. I love to make friends. And while I can't be, you know, every single person's best friend, it's been a really cool experience to just get to know people better, get in games with subscribers, start building the Discord, start building the following, talk to people in the comments. I do my best to respond to, you know, pretty much everybody if the comment is open-ended enough for me to leave a response, but definitely know for sure that I do look at every comment. And again, I just want to thank you all, and you know, I'm looking forward to the future of the channel. So I kind of want to just jump into this. Before I do, though, make sure you're checking out the links in the description box below. We still have the 1K giveaway that's going, you know, until we reach 1K. It's for a chance to win our exclusive jersey that you can get with Akquire and $20 Bnet credit. So make sure you check that out. Anyways, so my name is Joseph, actually, but I go by Krashy. I've had the alias Crash or Krashy for over 10 years. And I guess to kind of talk about how long I've had that alias, we have to go back and talk about my history in gaming. So I got an Xbox 360 when I was like 13 years old, and I was super into playing all kinds of games. I played Lost Planet, I played like Call of Duty games, I played all kinds of stuff. And I had a friend at school that was telling me about this shooting game that I'd never really heard of, and it was called Gears of War. And so I buy Gears of War, and it's a third-person, like very different, gritty, gory, kind of like grunge-type shooter. And it was super cool. And to me, it was just so different than everything that I had played, but was familiar enough for me because I had played a third-person shooter with Lost Planet that I was super into it. It was very cover-based. Everything felt so tactical, and it just was different. It was so unique. And I got into playing Gears of War when I was really young, and it instantly led me to finding websites like Game Battles back in the day, and, you know, getting involved in different forums and communities. And then I found myself playing on, you know, like online teams with Game Battles, and then eventually being invited and asked if I would go to an MLG event, to which I said yes and convinced my mom to take me. So 13-year-old me back in 2007, so literally 10 years ago now, almost over 10 years ago, because, you know, the end of the year's coming up, I was traveling to my first event at MLG Orlando for Gears of War on the Xbox 360. Now, the honest truth, my team got destroyed, but we had a great time, and I would proceed to do stuff like this, you know, for the next 10 years, going to local events, going to, you know, various MLG events, trying to play Halo competitively, trying to play Call of Duty competitively, but mostly sticking in the Gears of War scene, to which I still know a lot of pro players and a lot of community members, all the casters, the entire pro scene for Gears of War is really, really cool. And I like watching them kind of on the side to doing everything that I'm doing in terms of Overwatch. So lots of really cool people. I mean, lots of big streamers out there that come from the Gears of War community. CDN the Third, Nick Merckx, Cream. So some really cool people that I grew up like idolizing and watching and paying attention to are now, you know, some big names in the gaming community. So really, really cool stuff. And I mean, the coolest thing is that I know we get some younger people that follow the channel and younger people that want to play. And man, I was the same kid. Like, I was the same kid playing Gears of War, trying to, you know, meet up with people and trying to, you know, just make friends, and like didn't know if it was cool because I was so young. And it just like, it's funny how now I'm coming up on being 25. I'll be 25 in December, and I'm still doing the same stuff. Like, I've been recording. I used to have a Dazzle capture card, then I got an HD PVR, then I got an internal capture card, then I started getting into gaming, you know, on the PC, and recording and streaming and casting, and and doing all this crazy stuff that has been really fun and really changed my life forever, in the sense that I know that this is my favorite thing to do. Like, I know that talking into a microphone, that being on a webcam, that posting videos online, that interacting with new people, building a community has always just been a huge passion project for me. And it's really kind of showing in terms of my work ethic with Blackwatch Intel, because now I have a reason to try to post every single day. And I'm still finding myself slipping up on that. Like, I find myself missing a day here and there, thinking, wow, I could have stayed up the extra hour, or I could have played one less game that night and sat down and actually got some work done. So all in all, I didn't expect that this video would be too long, and I guess there's probably some more details here and there, but specifically, I live in Houston, Texas. I'm really excited about Overwatch League, because one of my favorite gaming organizations, Optic Gaming, who has actually a professional Gears of War team, and I know a lot of the teammates, so really cool guys, are coming to Houston for Overwatch League, and they haven't announced their branding yet. They haven't announced the name or the logo. I'm super excited for when that happens. I can't wait for what I'm assuming is going to be the second season of Overwatch League, when they actually have a facility built, most likely, and will be selling tickets and having, live games here in Houston. When that's the case, and probably for Dallas too, I'm probably gonna go to those events and vlog them. I have a nice DSLR camera that I really don't use much, and I kind of feel bad for that because it was a pretty expensive purchase, and I need to put that to use, and I need to bring cool and fun and entertaining content here to the channel. So what better way to do that than going to the events, watching the live events, getting interviews with people, networking with the community, meeting Overwatch fans in Houston, in Dallas, meeting game owners, talking with different companies and getting involved in stuff like that. So that's something that I'm very ambitious about. Obviously, you guys know that, one of the things that I keep bringing up is the podcast. I know we're going to start a podcast here on the channel. I'm still just trying to iron it out. It's got to be perfect. I don't want to start anything that I'm not excited about or happy with, when we jump into it. It's going to have its own branding, but it is going to be featured here on the channel. So it's going to not just be like the Blackwatch Intel podcast. It'll have its own name. It's going to be cool, and it's something I'm really excited about. So I think that's pretty much the about me. If you have any specific questions, feel free to let me know. I don't know. I didn't really talk about my job or anything, but currently I'm working as an information technology computer technician at a school district. So if you're in school, if you are ever in like a computer lab and you see a guy come in and help your teacher out, that's what I do. I'm the guy that helps out and just make sure that everything's working. And it works, I'm pretty chill in that job, but I want to work in gaming. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the channel. Hopefully you guys are appreciating everything we try to do and getting involved, checking out the Discord, following us on Twitter, interacting with me, talking to me daily. It's what I live for. So thanks again for checking out this video. I appreciate it. Please do not leave without leaving a like and subscribe for future content. I appreciate it again, and I'll see you for the next video.
Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel the fire inside of me? Do you see the sparks that I'm setting free? Does the beat take you over? You just